The reason we're all talking wrestling this week because of WrestleMania. 2 nights. We're going to do our predictions right now, so let us know in the comments who you have for every match. Let us know if you have any swerves, any other things that you think will happen, any debuts, any call-ups, because we'd love to know. Are you guys ready for WrestleMania predictions?
Yes, sir, man. And just get into it because I'm so pissed off Cody lost last year. Still.
Yo, Zach, I told this to Knock last episode, but I've told you guys my least favorite WrestleMania main event was John Cena versus The Miz, because that WrestleMania was just a setup for the next one. And I told him, we went to the fucking setup for this WrestleMania, and the universe is a cold, cruel fish for that.
It is. You know how cold it is? The guy in front of me on my flight home yesterday, maybe this is why I'm a little nasally, was watching Freelance. I was like, my guy, 0% on Rotten Tomatoes. So pick something else with this plane going down.
What I'm hearing is that there's a man out there, a true man, who was he was on a plane, a marvel of human engineering, and he said, I want to see John Cena, the pinnacle of humans.
Oh God, that jaw is human engineering. Let's get into the predictions.
Hey, Crimson Chin.
All right, so we're going to go through night 1, then we're going to go through night 2, and I have them set up how they are rumored to go in match order. So you can always comment, too, if you think the match order is a little wonky or if you would have booked differently. So let's get into it. This is the full card for Saturday. I do believe, and maybe we'll find out later this week, because a lot of people are gunning for the Women's Battle Royal to be added. If it is added, it will be added to Sunday night since there are less matches. So who knows? Maybe that might be an additional thing on there. So if it is added, leave your comments on who you think will win in the chat. But the announced matches supposedly kicking off WrestleMania 40, night 1, Becky Lynch versus Rhea Ripley. Eric, do you have?
Oh, man. Becky has done a shit ton this past year and deserves it. But it's mommy. That's a tough one. I am going to say... man. I'm going to say Becky. I'm not strong with it. I'm not confident with it. But I feel like if you're going to take it off Rhea, WrestleMania is a great time to win a title, but it's also a great time to lose it. Like, there's no shame in losing at WrestleMania as long as it's a great match. So I think this would be a nice way to end her reign. Hasn't been great. Like, when I think of all she's done previously, I think of Rhea Ripley. I don't think of the championship or the title. So she can she can lose it, and she can still be mommy.
All right, I like it. Knock.
I gotta go with Rhea Ripley here. She killed it. She had a match of the year last year with Charlotte Flair. I think she's in a big match, and her momentum's still hot right now. I think Becky's gonna do a good job.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Rhea Ripley now that Dom might not be a part of this match since he's a part of another match we'll talk about. That was my factor for causing the breakup for them, the title loss. But no, I don't think he's going to be out there. I do believe this is the last step on Becky Lynch's giving back to every wrestler that she can. And Rhea Ripley is going to maintain the title, or keep the title.
Yeah, it's crazy. She's doing like what the Bucks did first year at AEW, just drop it to people, let them get their wins, and time to let Becky, maybe next time.
You can do a build-up story next year. All right, This is it. There are going to be 2 ways to get points, champ. Your belt is on the line, champ. There are 2 ways to get points for this match. First way to pick is if you want to pick a team that you think will get replaced and the team that will replace them. So if you think Pretty Deadly will come in and replace a team, that's a point. The other way to get a point is the winner. So 2 points on here that you can get. And of course, if you think no one's going to be replaced, if you get that right, that's a point too. So 2 ways to get points on here. Knock, what do you have for this match?
Okay, it's not going to be the Hardys. It's not going to be Motor City Machine Guns. I'm going with they're actually going to just play this straight and no one's going to get swapped out. But
all right.
I don't want to see Priest and Balor win. I think this is going to be a feel-good moment. I think Truth and Miz get a victory here. I think Truth and Miz get the Raw Tag Team Championships. And it's too early for Gargano and Ciampa. Honestly, I don't think they've really built themselves on the main roster yet. They've kind of just been there. I'm going to go with the New Day. I truthfully, I think Grayson Waller and Austin Theory might get the win because they want that heel champion. I don't think you can do two big feel-good moments. Actually, no, screw it. I'm going to pick them. I want New Day to win, but I'm going Truth and Miz, and then Waller and Theory.
You know what? I forgot something here. Both titles are on the line. Two titles will be suspended.
So 3 points.
Yeah, 3 points.
A lot going on here.
Damn. All right, Eric.
Real quick before I go with it, flop with me, my children. So the dirt sheets, as always, they gotta fling their dirt. The word is that even though A-Town Down Under, dumb name, won, they had a meeting to discuss if they would still be in the match. So,
good point.
For the sake of, because I mean, I'm the Infinity Champion for a reason. I play smart. I sell before I buy. For the sake of getting that point, I'm gonna go with the dirt sheets and say Pretty Deadly replaces them. And this leads to A-Town Down Under splitting up. And I guess, what do they call themselves? The New Republic or something like that?
The New Catch Republic?
Yeah, something like that? Yeah.
Yeah. I think they get the SmackDown titles because I think the New Day, I don't want the New Day to just randomly get it. Whenever they get the titles, I want it to feel earned out, which they're great and they do great, but I don't want them to randomly win. So give it to them for SmackDown. And then I don't love it because I feel like the R-Truth storyline should have ended in a 2-on-2 tag match or a 1-on-1 with Damian Priest. I think the 6-pack is kind of weird, but they're going to take the Raw titles and it's going to be cool.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to say Waller and A-Town Down are replaced by the Dudley Boys. They started selling Dudley Boy replica tag team belts a couple weeks ago. I'm saying that's the replacement. I don't think that they'll win. I think DIY will take them out at the end to take the Raw belts. And I think Dune and Tyler Bate will win the SmackDown ones.
I would love that. Those two teams deserve it the most.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I love Devon and I wish him all the luck in the world. I don't want to see Bubba Ray back.
He's been so like.
I don't even want to see the Dudleys, honestly. I mean, they're past their peak, but I love Devon as a person.
Yeah. I just think that's the only big comeback that can really. Well, we'll talk about that too, I guess.
I mean,
all right, you see. You can't teach that. All right. You can teach your children to be better, though. Ray didn't. It is Dominic Mysterio and Santos Escobar versus Rey Mysterio and the new member of the LWO, Dragon Lee. Eric, what do you have for this one?
Man, this is tough because coming into this, I was going to say Dominic and Santos because Carlito is going to turn heel and cost them the win. But then that means Dragon Lee loses his WrestleMania debut. I don't think Dom should lose too many. He could handle it. I don't know if he should lose.
It's crazy he's gonna face his father again. I didn't think we would see this in a tag match, against his father. They kind of like threw him in this match.
Yeah.
I'm shocked Andrade's not somewhat involved. I know he was talking to people. Maybe he'll get involved in some way. I kind of like what Eric said about Carlito turning when he spits apples in someone's face. He likes to do that.
I don't love that they just threw Dom into this match. That was kind of like you could have built that up, but I'll go with that. I'll go with Dom and Santos.
I almost said you're right. Dragon Lee can't lose his first Mania. Rey Mysterio could finally pass the torch of the WWE Lucha guy to Dragon Lee, but this is also Santos' first Mania, right? I don't think he should lose either.
Yeah, but he's had more. How many matches has Dragon Lee had on the main roster?
Honestly, I don't know.
Well, you should count his one on Speed that he had this week.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we all know the ladies love a fast match. I almost want to say this is his. Hey, Justice League, we're like Ric Flair, all right? Once you're on Space Mountain, you take your time. Now, I almost feel like this is Dragon Lee's debut match for me. As a less than casual fan. But, yeah, I guess he takes the L. I guess Ray takes the pin for Dominic.
Okay. Not.
I think we should save Dom pinning Ray for when Ray retires, maybe.
Ooh,
I don't know.
that.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go with Ray and Dragon Lee.
Okay, I'm gonna go Santos and Dom. I think bringing Dragon Lee in pissed off some people. You guys pointed that out before I watched the highlights, so it's kind of. I don't know if like a new faction's gonna form, and maybe Andrade helps him out, but I think something's gonna happen with outside interference in this one. But Santos will make the pin, not Dom.
I will say,
Ooh.
I don't think this is like last year. Ray and Dom had like a prominent spot on WrestleMania because that storyline was amazing.
Yeah,
I don't think they get the same amount of like. They don't get the same level this year. I think they're going to be, and I hate to say it, not the bathroom match, but maybe close to that.
yeah, and that's what I thought too. Like Fan Max pointed out, why not have Zelina and Carmen in the match too? Like this should have been maybe a multi-man match, but maybe it's because we got the other one on night 2, so we'll touch on that.
I completely agree because it would have been really cool to see throw them in there as well. You can see Ray and Zelina doing a double 6-foot dive on somebody. I mean, there's a lot of cool things we could have did, and Zelina, I think it makes sense.
Yeah. All right, Uso versus Uso, brother versus brother, Jimmy versus Jay. I do believe Jay is going to take this one. I think Jimmy is okay with that just because of the trajectory that Jay is on. Jay's even on the new Clash of the Castle poster. So I think Jay will win it, and Jimmy will kind of like find his own footing once the bloodline stuff starts to work itself out on SmackDown.
Before you give your selection, knock, can I play with your rules, Zach? I want to throw a bet in there.
Yeah,
I feel like we're all gonna pick Jay. I will say, if any one of us wants to pick Jimmy and Jimmy wins, I feel like that should be 3 points. I'm not picking Jimmy. I'm not going for. I'm picking the safe bet, but I'm throwing it out to you two. If you want to pick Jimmy, and Jimmy's
He's taking the safe
wins.
bets. You're trying to set us up. I've been watching Survivor, man. I know these tactics people make to get you eliminated.
But think about it. Shouldn't you want to bring Jimmy up to Jay's level? Wouldn't a WrestleMania win bring them up to the same level for a rematch, say at SummerSlam, in an I Quit match? Don't you? It's about the story. This is just the fourth inning, knock.
This is the extra innings, 11th, bottom of the 11th man, end the game. That's what we're at right now.
Eric, I'll take it. I'll take Jimmy. I'll take it.
No, Zach.
You got me. Now think about it. He made all the points. He did everything. He laid it on the line. The bloodline has to. No, the bloodline has to be strong going into the next 2 nights of WrestleMania. He has to win. You got me, Eric. I mean, Jimmy Uso for the win. 3 points for Zach.
I'm gonna be so sad if this actually backfires.
I mean, you think it'll be a straight up match? You think we'll see some interference? Maybe a Rikishi pop
These are
up?
the two that do the interfering.
I mean, I guess Solo might show up, but
yeah.
Actually, now that I said that, I actually am kind of getting scared now.
Oh, and also keep in mind, if Waller and A-Town Down are pulled, I forgot his actual name, Austin Theory are actually pulled from the match, they have been talking to Paul Heyman in the background. They could be used in the bloodline storyline, so it could be this match or a different one.
We could see if they come out. Maybe Rikishi comes out to be like, no, they're gonna handle this 1-on-1.
Oh, we could see that.
Yeah,
That'd be kind of nice. I mean, you can't go against both his
so
sons.
what are you saying, Nog? You taking the triple bet? You taking it? You going
Nah,
with Jimmy?
man, I'm
Jimmy Neutron?
my regular multiplier. I'm going with Jay.
Eric, you taking Jay too?
I'm going with Jay, even though I kind of scared myself.
All right. A lot of people in the chat picking Jay as well. This one, they don't have on the website, on WWE.com's website. This picture on the left is on their Twitter account. So it's an actual match. I just don't know why it's not on WWE.com because they are pretty quick about it. All the matches that happened on SmackDown were put on WWE.com right away. So anyways, this is a real match. It is happening. Damage Control versus, what are they called, Knock?
The Power Buff Girls.
There we go. Who do you got?
Oh, you know how I'm rocking with. I'm never betting against Bianca. You gotta be real here, man. Undefeated Bianca Belair, now with Jade, Superhuman Cargill, and Feel the Glow, Glow, Naomi, former TNA Knockout champion now, Eric. I'm rocking with these 3 girls pointing at the side. I'm rocking with these 3 generational talents, these role models, if you will, abs of steel. Listen, man, I like Asuka. I like Dakota coming back from injury. Kyrie coming back from stardom. But they're going to get put down and stomped out.
Okay. What if I'll make another bet for you guys? Another multiplier. I'll even go further on this one.
Prize picks
if
Eric.
Either of you pick damage control and they win, if just one of you picks it, I will concede all my points for this entire for the rest. Like, I will be out. I will not be able to win the championship. I'm doing this for 1 point. If I win, I just get a point. But if you guys pick damage control and they win, I'm out.
I can't take that bet. Look at that. Look at them pointing. Like, that was like, I don't know, man. That was set up for a reason. All 3 of these women are coming out strong.
Yeah, they are. It's gonna happen. If for some reason they lose, then that's a big red flag.
Yeah.
Hey, telling me. That's
Tony
a
Khan's
major
still
red
booking
flag.
Jade.
Oh, that's the other guy.
Oh man,
that's true. All right, I'm excited to see how they work it out and get Jade in there. The cool thing about Jade's entrance, it got toned down a little bit because The Rock has all the lightning. You can do more bigger stuff as she goes on year after year. You can add the smoke. You can add the lightning that The Undertaker had that hit the urn and the other stuff, and you can add that to her WrestleMania entrances. I'm excited.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
All right. IC title match, Gunther, the champion, for I don't know how many days, a ton of days, versus Sami Zayn. Eric, who do you have?
I'm not doing this for a point, but I just want to say my dream booking of this is because, unfortunately, I love Sami Zayn. This was not his match. Perfect world, I want Sami Zayn to come out and say that this was not my match. Give it to Chad Gable, and Chad Gable wrestles his ass off. I think that makes Sami Zayn a bigger babyface. I think Chad Gable getting the title is a great call. But
all right, that makes Sami Zayn a sucker, man. This is Mania.
No, but you don't think Sami Zayn coming out and saying I would take it. I would take it because this is what the fans want. And usually, sometimes the fans are suckers, but it just makes sense to me. I don't think this was Sami Zayn's year. It should have been last year to give him something out of the tag team title.
Like a main event.
Not the.
Hey,
I'm not gonna. I don't consider night 1 a main event. I'm sorry. The main event is the last day.
Nah.
Yeah,
Night 1's main event has been better than a lot of night 2s. We got freaking Bianca versus Sasha night 1.
That's great, but to me, it's all one big event. I count Cody and Roman as the main event. When you get a woman main event in night 2, then we can talk. But I guess if I have to pick, I guess the same reason I picked Becky. Sammy wins. WrestleMania is a great place to lose your title.
Okay, Knock.
I'm going with Gunther, man. We got a lot of big shows coming up in Europe, man. We need him to hold on to this belt. Sammy's great. His time was last year. That's why he shouldn't give it up. I believe Chad Gable will be involved in some capacity. I'm surprised this has been announced as a triple threat yet. We've seen Gunther put on an amazing triple threat last year with Drew and Sheamus. Why not run it back?
I will make you. This isn't even for points. I want this on camera. If Sami Zayn wins the Raw after Mania, he's going to get booed out of the arena because he's not Chad Gable.
Oh, then you have Chad. Maybe have Chad win it Monday night after Raw, or Monday Raw after Mania.
Then to me, that makes Sammy a sucker to lose right after.
So we have the IC title and the Bloodline, making everyone just kind of like cucks.
Yeah, so there's no winning this. I think Chad should have been the guy. I think this was his Mania. Last year was Sammy's.
All right, I'm gonna pick Gunther. Some of the chat split up in here, and Zoe, you make me want to watch Scarface tonight, but we'll see. I'm gonna go Gunther. I think the setup isn't there for him to lose it at Mania. That's a big get for someone. It should have been Gable, but yeah. All right, main event until the 20-hour intermission until night 2 of WrestleMania.
Yeah.
The tag team match. The tag team match. Cody Rhodes and Seth frackin' Rollins against Roman Reigns. And I can't call you the final boss, Rock. I'm sorry, Rock.
Yes,
You're
sir.
never getting that moniker. That's Knox's name.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
And
yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. It's also Peter Brady's name too. Knock, who you got for this one?
Listen, man. I'm a huge fan of The Rock. He's one of my favorites from when I was a kid. And they say don't meet
Hello.
don't meet your favorites. The man stole my whole shit. Stole my whole flow. And Cody, you better whoop him. Cody, he been talking about your mama. He walked into your crib, bloodied you up. Even when the show ended, he still whooped your ass. Bro, he made it personal. And at this point, Cody, you gotta get your win, man. Because I don't think I'm gonna put it out here. I don't think Cody's winning the big one. I think this is his mania moment right here. Him and Seth are gonna beat The Rock and Roman, and then somehow, some way, The Rock is pinning Cody.
nah, that's disrespectful. How? This is the same. I thought the Royal Rumble. You learned nothing from the Rumble, have you? When I walked in there and I told you, I said this man is going to win 2 times in a row. Nobody believed me. And now I'm telling you that Cody is going to walk in here and he's going to walk out champion. Unfortunately, he's not going to walk out night 1 with the win, though. It sucks. But Monday, I didn't watch it, but did we have a Bloodline rules match on Monday?
Yes,
No,
we did.
it was. Oh yeah, with Seth and Solo.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't have the match unless you want to explain what the match is for future reference. So
That's true.
they kind of spoiled that. I think Roman is going to pin Cody. Roman better be the one to pin Cody because we're not going to see Cody versus The Rock, I think, unless they do it at like WrestleMania Backlash, which is where you never want to do anything important. So I think Roman pins Cody, and they could be like, "It's the second WrestleMania in a year, in a row where I pinned you, Cody. You think you can do this, Cody? Come on." And then going into night 2, we got that doubt of Roman already pinning him on the same show, but Cody is going to walk out night 2.
I would like to switch my my prediction. Actually, I'm gonna go with The Rock and Roman to win night 1.
Yeah. They have to, and I do believe that's going to be the setup for other people to come in. I don't want to see a big, like they did at WrestleMania 30, where people come in and they have a beer and like kill 20 minutes with legends. I think this is the setup, the Bloodline Duel match, to have, like Naki said this, like I think a week or 2 ago on the show, your end game moment in WWE.
Yes,
this is what you do for 40 because you don't. You got to have something big, some big thing for a big number. And I think this is it. You have people like Stone Cold and Flintstone Jaw and possibly The Undertaker. I wouldn't use him. I don't know. But anyways, they all come out and stop the Bloodline in the main event on night 2. And I think this is the setup for that.
I think that's how you got to do it, and that's why I think Roman and Rock have to win here. Night 1's Infinity War. Night 2's Endgame. This is Cody Book's storyline dream. I think Dustin's going to be there. I don't know if he'll be able to get physical. I think he'll get in the ring. I think we'll see him on screen. I think Dustin has to be there. I know Brandon's going to be there. I hope Brandon's in his entrance. I know Brandon's gotten so much shit and so much like nonsense, but she's not that bad. Like people making her seem like it's ludicrous. But I hope like she has a good part of like the story.
Here's my question for you guys, because I mean, I'd pay to see John Cena win this match personally. I mean, that's what's best for business. But would you prefer to see the legends you propose come out and be the big heroes, or everyone who the Bloodline has messed with in the past, however long the storyline's been going on for? Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Jey Uso, Seth Rollins. Who else? Has Ricochet gotten messed with at some point? Rey Mysterio, I don't know. It's every victim of Roman Reigns comes out to stop it.
You might go through the whole roster if you do that.
Yeah, I don't think they have enough time for that, and you got to refresh everyone's memory.
That's fair. That's true.
Because I think if you do, you might be able to have Kevin Owens or someone come out too, because they'll be there for night 2. But I think, again, this is maybe where Austin Theory and Grayson Waller might aid the bloodline, so you can have a couple more legends do stuff. So there's just Solo and Jimmy and The Rock. But Stone Cold's got to take out The Rock, and I don't think Roman Reigns and Cody should touch in this match. I think it's ridiculous that this match is happening, but I don't think they should touch.
And that's the other thing too. It's like, I don't know. People were giving AEW shit for having MJF and Adam Cole in the opener and then the main event. Kind of doing the same thing here.
They are
slightly different.
Yeah. All right. Bloodline Rules is probably going to be set up, and let's get into night 2. These are the matches right there. There are only 6, so if something does get added, like the Women's Battle Royal, it'll probably be to this night right here. Again, this is supposedly the match order. Let us know in the comments if you think this is a decent match order, if you messed with anything in there. Seth freaking Rollins, who needs some time off for a lot of different reasons, versus Drew McIntyre, who's been beyond on fire as a heel. Eric, who do you got for this one?
Drew McIntyre. Not even a question. He has to win it. So that as soon as CM Punk is back, they can do that feud, and Seth Rollins can go off and heel.
Okay, bonus point if you think Damian Priest will cash in this match. If you get a bonus point, you get a bonus point if you're right either way. If you say no and he doesn't, you still get a point.
Actually, thank you for reminding me of that, because that actually was going to be my original prediction. But I forgot that Damian Priest does have the briefcase. So
you forgot.
This guy's held on to this thing like fucking Ciampa with the NXT title.
He's probably like, "Did you see how much these are in shop.com? I'm not paying that much for this.
Oh my God.
I already got one."
So with that, thank you for reminding me, because I am going to change it to Seth Rollins wins, and then Damian does cash in, because honestly, I think Drew and CM Punk can work out the title. They can make it personal.
That's true. Why he's made it personal?
Oh yeah, Drew has been on fire,
especially with his WrestleMania emojis. Knock, who do you have? Brilliant, Knock. Knock has no one. He will get 0 points during this.
Yep, we all heard it.
We heard it. I'm gonna pick Seth Rollins, because I think they want Gunther to go after that title in Berlin. I think they're gonna wait that long and then give Seth time off. I think Drew gets screwed over by Damian Priest, and they have a program after this. So let us know in the comments what you think.
Is Drew the face in that, or is he the heel?
I think with Triple H, it won't matter. I think you're just going to have 2 heels. Because it'd be tough to turn them. It'd be really tough to turn them. Because you got to turn them back for Punk.
He and Sheamus have been doing a great job as tweeners, so I would buy it.
Yeah. He's so good. He's sat cross-legged. And he goes to the cameraman, "Don't get on my skirt, you perv." And then, like, guess what? He just, like, slid it in there. All right, Knock gets absolutely no points for this.
Oh, man. It's crazy to say. I think out of everyone who deserves a championship this year, including Cody, I think Drew McIntyre deserves it the most. He's proven that this reign would be different than his previous one.
100%. Mr. Alpar, there you go. I got your chat right there. Knock gets no points. Sorry, Knock. Let's get into the next one. There it is. Yes, just in time for this match, Knock.
This is what's going to happen.
Oh, shit.
Drew's going to win. He's going to pin Seth. Great match. Damian's going to cash in and win. And he's going to rob McIntyre of his moment, because CM Punk knocked out Drew. He's going to knock him out and have Damian cash in. So now we have to build. I don't think Damian will have a long run. I think he'll lose it at some point. And then we're going to have something where it's going to be CM Punk versus Drew to win the belt again at Clash of Castle. Meanwhile, Gunther, I think, is going to go after Cody after he wins that belt. Since Cody eliminated Gunther twice in the Rumble.
So two reasons why I can't get behind that is, one, how long are we waiting for Germany's pay-per-view or PLE?
I'm pretty sure it's in like June, right?
It's June, and I don't think Punk's gonna be ready until SummerSlam at the earliest. I thought it was like in fall.
And
I think he's.
I know we just had a long ass reign with Roman Reigns, but I think if you give Cody the title, it's got to be a long one. And 2, I think WWE sometimes they luck into coincidences, like the fact that every brother versus brother WrestleMania match has been 15 years.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah. But I think sometimes they notice it, and I think they'll enjoy the fact that Seth Rollins was the first person to cash in at Mania, and then he's the second person to get cashed in on at Mania.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So that's why I think that if they do that, they're going to be like, they're going to try to coerce that. They're going to make that happen.
Listen, if he doesn't cash in at Mania, he's not cashing in. Now, that's my whole point.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm actually really excited for this match. So, all right, the Pride versus Final Testament. This match could be fun. I wasn't excited for JBL versus Fit Finlay that opened the WrestleMania. That's surprisingly fun. So that could be this match if just given a short amount of time. I don't know why they don't have B-Fab and Scarlett in here. I think they should get involved in the match, but I think all 4 people should be involved in this match in some way, shape, or form, and I think it'll be fun. The Pride has to win this. You haven't done shit with the Pride, and you're trying to build to that. You haven't done anything with them. Final Testament's just got to eat it, and you just give them another month on life support, and if they don't make it, then you split them up and do something else.
Yeah, I'm going with the Pride all the way. I'm not betting against Bobby Lashley. I hope they decimate this team. I mean, I'm not behind Karrion Kross or this group at all. I don't really care for them. I think Bobby and them need this victory. And what happened to Montez Ford, man? Like, I thought they were trying to book him to become world champ soon. I thought he was on that track, at least to get a singles belt, something. I'm glad Angelo Dawkins didn't break up, but, like, I don't know what they're doing, man.
Yeah. This is easily the match I care the least about at WrestleMania. So,
Bobby?
You're damn right, Bobby. That boy ain't right. I guess I'll give it to Pride. They can win, they can lose. I don't care. But for the point, I'll pick that. Floppy Lashley. That's how you feel about Lashley. That one.
I want to know who picked the Pride name.
Yeah.
Hey, at least he's not on night 3 of WrestleMania SmackDown. So. Yeah,
that's true. They could have been in that. See, we didn't even care about the Battle Royal.
No. We talk more about speed than we did that tonight. LA Knight, versus AJ Styles TNA at WrestleMania 40. Knock. Who do you got?
Who do I got? TNA. I got. They won. TNA has won. We put a TNA match on the WrestleMania card, and you can't tell me we're not the most influential promotion of all time. But I'm not betting against the phenomenal one, the best there is, the best there ever was, and the best there ever will be. The most phenomenal today, the phenomenal one tomorrow, the phenomenal one yesterday. LA Knight is cool, but he doesn't have a real name, man. What is an LA Knight? What does that even mean? I'm going with the phenomenal stylist.
Eric, are you going with the phenomenal hairstylist, or are you going with the guy named after a 90s Super Nintendo game?
That's a good one. I am going to go with the man who is not stuck in the past. The man who realized that his past was toxic, so he changed his name, versus the guy who he looks like the villain in every 90s movies that like peaked in high school. AJ Styles looks like he should be named Biff.
Have you seen his muscles? What do you mean he peaked in high school? Those aren't high school muscles.
Those are peaks.
But here's the thing. And here's the important thing, because I'm not dissing TNA. AJ Styles is going to go out there and he's going to have the most okay performance of his life, because that's what he is, Mr. TNA. And in TNA, all we can ever hope for is to do okay. Hey, the kid made it to WrestleMania. Good job, kid. You made it, pal.
So I'm still waiting for that T. Hit me with that T, and I'll do it. We're on time crunch here.
No one interrupt him.
I can't do that. You TNA'd that one. Let's go on to the next one here. Logan Paul's defending his United States Championship against Kevin Owens and the Viper Randy Orton. Man, this is a tough one to call. I'll go with you first, Eric. Who do you got in the United States Championship match?
Now, I'm a man who loves his business. That's why I support the EVP. And as a capitalist, I love me a man who knows good business, who knows how to sell before he buys. That's Logan Paul and Prime. If I wasn't already sponsored by W, I would sponsor Prime. Logan Paul is gonna walk in there. He's gonna get beat down at first, but then what's his name? KSI, whatever his name is gonna run out there. he's gonna roll a Prime energy drink in the ring. And Logan Paul, he's not even gonna open it. He's gonna squeeze it like Popeye. The drink is gonna jump up in the air. He's gonna gulp it down, and then his muscles are gonna go all big. he's gonna start.
What is going on here?
Shut up, Pluto.
Popeye. And then his girl Olive Oil is gonna come out and present him the U.S. title because Logan Paul is gonna win.
Knock, for a prediction today, I will gladly pay you on Tuesday. Who do you got in this match?
Listen, man, I'm going with Randy Keith Orton. Okay.
I'm gonna go Kevin Owens.
Wow.
So we each got one, and I'm gonna say this: gets pinned. The Prime being in the middle of the ring is just for him to get pinned on. I think Kevin Owens is the one to do it.
Oh, that's true. Is it going to be there the whole night or just for this match?
I don't know. It's going to be in other PLEs, I guess, too. So.
Oh, that's sad. All right.
Yeah. Let us know you have in that match. A lot of stuff in there again. Yes, Randy Orton's first one back, but I think Kevin Owens is such a Triple H guy that I think he's going to get some big moment this year. All right, Io Sky and Bayley.
Oh man, I forgot about this match too. I forgot it's night 2. That's good. At least we get something to look forward to night 2. Besides Cody.
So this match supposedly is going to be right before the main event. There's a lot to this match with Damage Control, who could be, upset about their loss on night 1. It could just be a straight up match. Io Sky has held that title for at least 9 months, I think.
I think she's had it since what? After SummerSlam or before SummerSlam?
Right around there.
Didn't she get at SummerSlam? Because it was a triple threat that she cashed in on?
Oh, yeah, you're right. Maybe it's SummerSlam, yeah.
I'm really happy for Bayley. Like, I'm glad that she's enjoying this moment. And hopefully she got the approval to use the song she wants to use.
Is Paramore playing? Do they know?
I think they're playing her out. I mean, I hope so, but I think they're playing her out.
That'd be cool. Okay.
She asked them, and they said yeah. So it's the ball's in Triple H's court. I feel like this moment is not going to be big enough. I feel like it's going on right before the main event. No, that's not the best spot. I'm worried about the after booking, but Bayley's going to win. That she can enjoy a WrestleMania moment where she wins.
Okay. Let me do this real quick because all the letters are there. Zoe picking Io Sky. Knock, who do you have?
I'm going with Bayley, man. She missed out on her opportunity during the pandemic. She carried the pandemic, never got her shine. So let's go Bayley for the win. I love Io. She's one of the best of all time, but she's had her run. This is, I think, her first singles match at Mania. I think she can do the job to Bayley.
All right. I'm going to say Bayley as well. Why? Because you need a feel-good moment before something bad happens.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am going to be wearing a life vest so I do not drown in the river of tears of you sad as The Rock has dubbed you, Cody Crybabies, when he gets pinned for a second year in a row. And then they not only wasted 2 main events, 2 Royal Rumbles, but they also wasted 1 cover of WWE 2K24. all of this wasted on Cody Rhodes as he loses WrestleMania 40 and the Tribal Chief reigns supreme.
There's no way. The way Cody's been talking, he's like, oh, if I lose, don't put me in any more covers. If I lose, I'm going to do commentary for the rest of my career.
Good.
Cody's not losing this match. This ain't Jericho. This ain't AEW. Cody's going to put on for the show and get that victory. I think he's doing it for Libby, doing it for Dusty, Brandy. This can't happen again, man. You can't keep getting away with this.
we're only at what, the second inning? Did you say, Eric? We're still way early in the ball game. We're so early.
No,
WrestleMania 50 is when this will all culminate finally.
Oh God!
Eric,
I hate the fact I could see Triple H saying that. Like, yeah, decade from now, kid, you'll get your win.
Keep stringing them along, signing contracts.
Rumor has it he just signed a multi-year contract. So I mean, at this point, they could be like, "Well, you're stuck with us. Roman gets the win."
Would you go back to AEW?
Let me just say this: when we awarded Cody Rhodes the West Coast Poppies Wrestler of the Year, I told you guys what I told him. I said, Cody, hard times breed better men. So we're about to get real hard. And what happened?
Whoa.
He won Royal Rumble 2 times in a row. 2 times in a row. Knock, how many times have you won the Royal Rumble?
On this show, 4 times.
Zach, how many times have you won the Royal Rumble?
0, Eric.
You know how many times I won the Royal Rumble? I won it 2 times in a row because I stood by my EVP. Because I stood behind him as he threw those men over the top rope, as Gunther watched on and said, how is this happening again? I paid my dues. I did the job, brother. Why is this happening again? I was there. So this WrestleMania season, when Cody finishes the story and we all wonder, what do we do next? I want you to be able to look in the mirror and say to yourselves, I was there and I supported Cody. When I go blonde for Cody this Raw after Mania, it will be because I'm doing it for the champion.
All right. You guys just lost a point. Thank you for the victories. That is it. Let us know in the comments who you have, and let us know which night of WrestleMania you're looking forward to. These are the cards right there. Again, 6 matches on night 2, 7 on night 1. Which night are you guys looking forward to more?
Honestly, they did a good job of spreading it all out, I think. But, I mean, if you go to night 1, you're not really missing much. You're getting all the stuff you're getting from night 2 on night 1. But I got EO and AJ on night 2 with Bobby. But they put the black girls on night 1. Damn, bro. Ask Eric, man. I don't know, man.
I think I would do exactly what we did last year.
I don't know, man. This is why Zach got the tickets last year. He just picked the night and we was good. I don't know.
I think night 1 will be the better one to watch on TV. But if you're there live for night 2 and you see Cody win, no matter what, you're going home feeling something. You're either going to be very sad or very happy. Yeah, night 1, the results don't matter in the main event. No one cares.
Bro, we're not going to disrespect night 1, man. Again, night 1 has
no,
better.
I mean the result, not like like the main event. Like
gotcha.
Whichever tag team wins, it's just leading up to night 2.
Honestly, that should have kicked off the whole thing, but whatever. What do I know? But yeah, so far everyone thinks night 2 is what they're looking forward to the most. So that's what the poll is. It's still up now if you want to vote. And that's our WrestleMania prediction. So let us know in the comments what you think. And of course, this Sunday is WrestleMania and Saturday. 2 nights. I'm still getting used to it. But that's it. Yeah. Any last words about WrestleMania before we move on?
We don't need AJ Styles for this WrestleMania.
Hey. We missed him last year. I was robbed of AJ last year.
Oh, man. It should be fun. I'm hoping you have a good time, ready or not. I really hope you do.
Yeah, definitely. All right. That is WrestleMania. Looking forward to it. And leave comments. Let us know what you think of that and your predictions.